What's good, guys? Fantasy Joe back here in our fantasy football profile. Today I'm talking Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Tee Higgins. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I have a ton of redraft content, a ton of other fantasy profiles on this channel. Mock drafts every Monday, league winners, values, busts, all that good stuff. Dynasty content as well, so hit that subscribe button to stick around. Okay, Tee Higgins. So in 2021, he finished as a wide receiver 21, averaging 13 points per game. He only played in 14 contests, but still had 110 targets, which he turned into 74 receptions for 1,091 yards and 6 receiving touchdowns. The thing I want to point out about Tee Higgins, he is a good wide receiver. He is 6'4", a big guy, graded out as the 9th best wide receiver according to Pro Football Focus last year. Plays with a good quarterback in Joe Burrow, and it is very possible to have two top 12 wide receivers in a single season. Actually, it usually happens about every year on average. So they are one of the prime candidates to be able to do it, to pull it off, and that gives Tee Higgins a ton of upside, and I think people are sleeping on him a little bit. One thing I like to point out too, he had a large target share even in the games he suited up with Jamar Chase. In the games he played with Jamar Chase, which I think was 18 games, he had 21.7% of the targets, which is a really good, a healthy share. We saw Mike Evans finish a wide receiver 1 last year because of touchdowns, and he only called in a 16% target share, so you're looking at about 22% target share when healthy. That's really good, a really healthy level. I think the Bengals might even pass more this season. They have a much improved offensive line. We saw them in Joe Burrow's rookie year average about 40 attempts per game. A lot of times that's because they were trailing. And I think, though, that the offense does want to pass a little bit more in general. I think they run the ball a little bit more than they would like just to keep the pressure off of Joe Burrow with how poor their offensive line was last season. And here's the other thing I want to point out, Tee Higgins. He's a 6'4", big-bodied wide receiver, and his touchdowns could go his way. Jamar Chase had 13 receiving touchdowns last year. Tee Higgins only had 6. Not saying that those need to go from Jamar Chase to him, but let's say, Jamar Chase catches the same amount, gets a few more targets next year, the passes go up, and then Tee Higgins catches 8 or 9 touchdowns. Then I think that's very well within the realm of possibility. I think double digits is also within the realm of possibility for Tee Higgins. I really like where he's going in drafts. You can get him in the 3rd round, 4th round. I think that's great value on Higgins. Currently, very beginning of the 3rd round, I don't love it, but I'd say mid-3rd round pick, I think he's great value at that point in the draft. And I think, if things go his way, I easily could see him finishing as top 8 wide receiver this year. I have him projected for 85-plus receptions, 1,150-plus yards, and 8-plus touchdowns in 2022. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. I'll respond. As always, this has been Fantasy Joe. Thank you guys for watching.